For that lesson, we have to discuss about the water. We all of the aware of the water is precious for us. If there is not water in earth, we can't survive for a long time. We know that earth is surrounded by water is about 90% in water, but all are not drinkable. Only 5 to 7% are drinkable, which are present in groundwater, uh, solid in like iceberg, okay, polar region where the water is safe, okay, and many other process. But the presence of water in sea is not drinkable, okay. We can't drink directly. By some process we can drink, but it's costly and take not economically, okay. uh, First of all, World Water Day celebrate in 22 March, start in 2005, and the day, that's a main purpose to save water and avoid to waste the water, okay. But by the many process to save the water or recycle water. We know, as a normal people use 50-liter water in a day. The World Water Day themes is Jal hai to kal hai. It is really about true. If there is a water present in earth, we can survive for future. If there is not water, we can't survive for future, okay. Water earth maintain for tens to thousands of year by various process, okay. That's called water cycle. Water is stored by solid form, liquid form, and gaseous form, okay. Moisture in the soil, moisture in soil indicate presence of water underground. By the digging of soil for a couple of feet, we just throw out the soil and rubbing by hand and feel that that is moist. That's a signal of presence of water in underground, okay. The upper limit of layer is called water table. Okay, water table, the other name is underground water is water table. The processing of seeping of water into the ground is called infertilization. uh, Infertilization, okay. Groundwater stored between the layer of hard rock below the water table is aquifer using pump through it. We know that for everywhere is not sufficient water to drink it. Now as a daily life, we are habitual to see the pump, hand pipe, hand pump. There is dig about the 100 feet, 120 feet, 170 foot, and after the water is, the drinkable water is come, and by the processing we have to use groundwater for drink purpose. The water is present the layer of rock, normal rock, and water, groundwater. There is a the groundwater is named water table. Water table means a flow of line, there the water is present, called water table, and this aquifer means below the water there's a surface present is called aquifer, okay. And after that the groundwater, there's a layer by layer water present by some water cycle means the rain is coming and drop the water in ground, and water absorbed by the ground, and layer by layer water is present by in earth. For digging the earth make a hole to use water for drink purpose. The cause of we have not sufficient water in future: population increasement, industrial waste that direct dumped in water. For the More use of agriculture. First of all, discuss about the population. The growth of excessive population separate the water for our person. Use of water 50 liter each per person. We know that the sufficient water, the sufficient people, the separate about that is normal. By the example, if we have 2 rupee and there is 100 people, how can we distribute 2 rupee for 100 people? We have to 10 rupee for one people or two people, so we have distributed the 5 by 2 people. Okay, so by the increasement of population we have the problem to access the water for all of the people. Okay, you have to see that during the summer the most of the people have problem with water and not use of water. Okay, and uh, also go for such water, and sometime the region where the water present also evaporate or totally drop. Okay, industrial waste type and more waste produce the through in water system line and populated atmosphere water and major code. By the industrial making something to, first of all, it's uh, damage the atmosphere, or means polluted the atmosphere, polluted the water, and by the water that through the, by the waste that through the water is totally not totally dangerous for us, because many of the harmful chemicals that throw in water, it died, it also died the water, that that bacteria consume the waste and produce the biogas, it died them. And not to recycle, but the government interference, it also recycle the water, and it can take a less and small amount of waste and throw the outside of water. But by the government interference it is good for us, because water is necessary for us. Okay, agriculture by the excessive farming need water not to manage the proper use of water's major cause. By the farming we have the some technique for less water to growth many more vegetables. Okay, we have the leave the water and also go for it, waste much more water is not good. Okay, so management of water is good for agriculture. First of all, first technique is drip irrigation to water never and stay. Drip irrigation means to spray in the plant. Okay, for that technique we have used less water. Okay, in 1989 village along the with non-government organization. Okay, in 1989 villages along the non governmental organization, mean that organization is not run by government. Some uh, educated people tell us about the non-educated people that harvest of water is good for dangerous time. Okay, if the rainy season come to harvest of water, store the water by pond and many other process to store the water and use for difficult time. Okay, the harvest of water is good for plant is hard forward to work life is distribute and cycle fast and many dangerous tsunami. Okay, the plant is a heart means we can we have to breathe, talk, and many other person did like a moving our hand and many other process we have to done it by the heart. The heart is filter the water, filter the blood, okay, by the plant. Also give the oxygen and inhale the carbon dioxide, first of all. Second, for by its root, uh, catch the soil and not erode during the flood, okay. First of all, it maintain the groundwater, okay, maintain the groundwater, okay. uh, uh, and many other things that plant have benefit, lots of that. Few are we just tell it, and few are just not telling it. You have to discuss about your friends and family, okay. The conclusion we have to send: to save water, to store water, to recycle water and reuse water. It's important for us, okay. uh, the next lesson is about the forest. There's NCRT 7, means NCRT, yeah. There is currently running out NCRT 7th. The water, we have to discuss about the water, and next come for the forest to purify the nature, okay. Forest means lot of plant is there that purify the air, water, and hold the soil by its root, maintaining the groundwater and manage the waste, okay. Manage. Or the other name is dynamic living entity. We have the other name that we have to say that dynamic living entity means it is alive but not to move, okay. Dynamic living entity exist. Many wild animal found in deepest side of the jungle. We have to not see them all of the end wild animal in near about the forest. To see the with a proper guide the wild animal, we have to visit in the deepest side of jungle, okay. Product of forest, okay. The product of forest just we have used by cutting the plant and make something like plywood, wood as a fuel, boxes, make boxes, okay. Paper, matchstick, gums, oil, or spices, means some spices that found in forest, fodder animal, and medicine plant that found in water, okay. Or the natural, we have to know about the natural tree produce the enough seed for growth of the enough seed means the enough seed, the regenerate of enough plant means we have to one, suppose that we have 5 seed, drop them down in soil and maintaining, there is not possibility the 5 are generate as a plant. If the we have to take in hundreds of seed, throw down there is a possibility around 40, 50, 60 plant are regenerate and make a tree, okay. So lots of seed means about lot of plant is made, okay. That recycle the nature or atmosphere, or make atmosphere good. The branches of the tall tree look like root of uh, canopy. Uh, okay. By we have to visit like normal as a road, normal as a village, normal as a uh, forest. We have to see the a heavy plant. There's a root dividing, make new plant. There's we have to see that is chronopy, okay. The plant, the branch had divided in different direction. We to the portion we have to see that clonopy, okay. For change of climate, different type of okay. uh, the change of climate, we have to change of the plant. You have to visit in colder region. You have to see the sharp, uh, the plant as you found is sharp, triangular. Okay, you have to visit in normal as a northeast side tropical. So you have to, there is a plant is also very hand folding. Okay, hand hand folding. Okay, because of hand there's a also spread all the direction to need excessive sun rays by themselves or by the colder region, or we can polar region. The tree have those sharp because of the ice flow and drop down. If the it spray all over the, but ice flow and the weight of the ice it break. Okay, so by developing its size for different region, the decaying matter was moist and warm. Okay, uh, by which matter or which animal have dead it moist and warm. Okay, and convert in humus, or it is a form of CO2, carbon dioxide. Okay, forest for we have to see the forest is a system and living being is a part of the system of called cycle. Okay, there is a cycle form in water. Sorry, plant give us oxygen, animal take oxygen and give the carbon dioxide, plant inhale, and this cycle, plant cycle. Okay, like a cycle is formed like a grass. There is found grass. Insect, there is found in insect in grass. Frog eat the insect. Okay, snake eat the frog. Eagle eat the snake. There's a cycle, or it also stay in different pattern, like triangular pattern. Eagle, lion found it there. Snake is second layer, frog in third layer, grass in insect in fourth layer, and grass in fifth layer. Humus, a dark color substance that covered in dead animal and plant skin. Okay, by the diet any animal plant, we have the brown color or dark substance covered them is called humus. Okay, decompose क्या microorganism which convert dead plant and animal to humus. Okay, means to do the dead animal convert in other gas or other form. It calls with the help of microorganism is called decomposition. Okay, decaying animal dung also provide, okay, nutrition to the seeding of green growth. Okay, by the potty of animal called dung, it's a nutrition to growth of the plant. Okay, forest is natural absorb, forest natural absorb of rain, provide shelter and food, help to control flood and oxygen for our life. Forest is important for life. Forest, water also connected with each other, and life cycle of human is also connected with each other. After that, okay, so we have completed that lesson. Okay, forest and uh, water. The NCERT pattern is all one by one lesson also connect with each other. For that lesson complete, we have to discuss about the in other day what a wastewater story. Okay, thank you and very much.